Okay, we have big breaking news in the NFL. This is not a joke, not a drill. Up on the New York Giants page, here with Will Cain, the Russillo Show on ESPN Radio, reports that Geno Smith is going to start at quarterback on Sunday, so therefore Eli Manning benched after 200-plus consecutive starts, 210 regular season games that Manning has started. And perfect timing because we have Josina Anderson. We had her scheduled to talk about a bunch of stuff, but this is, I know they're bad, Josina, but this is a big deal, and I think it's an even bigger deal or an oddity here if Eli's healthy that he's being benched for Geno.
Well, it's a big deal because it's Eli Manning and what he's accomplished for this organization, how long he's been starting, how durable he's been, you know, the lore, the legacy, everything that goes with Eli Manning. So it's startling because that's all you typically have seen at that position. However, when you look at where the Giants are right now, at 2-9.
Yeah.
And when you look at how they are honestly playing from that position, we are a long ways away from Eli Manning in his Super Bowl days. And that's just being real. And it, you know what? It has taken a long time, I think, for some in the media, Giants fans to even really be honest about the play that they're getting from the position. When I've talked to sources, sometimes you hear things behind the scenes like things almost have to be perfect at this point for him to really be at the top of his game. One of the things that you were hearing at the beginning of the season, the offensive line play. You know, the general manager didn't get enough pieces along the offensive line. You know, but then you look at teams like the Packers, you look at teams like the Seahawks, and what does Russell Wilson do? He runs around it. So what it does is it illuminates, you know, the rushing ability or lack thereof of Eli Manning at this point in his career to escape the pressure, which is something you really need to do in the NFL right now. And it is hurting the offense. And that's why you did have guys like Odell, Sterling, Victor Cruz getting frustrated last year because...
Well, Victor gets, I think, frustrated every week.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because Victor's always complaining about not getting enough touches. I mean, come on.
What? Where did that come from? Victor, are you listening to this? Where did that come from?
Wait a minute. You think this is, well, I mean, I'm distracting us from what is the main topic, but I feel like Victor, like he misses a ton of time. He comes back and he's like, where are my touches? And you're like, well, dude, you've been missing like 2 years.
Okay.
You do not
get
like
in.
I'm like, well, you know, that is a side topic.
It is.
But but here's the point that you have that caliber of talent at the wide receiver position, and the ball was not making it down the field for 20-plus, yard type passes, and that just cannot happen when you have the best player, arguably in the NFL, and some of the best surrounding pieces at that position on your team.
Not Victor Cruz. We're talking about Odell here.
We're talking about Odell,
all right,
yes.
just making sure.
We are talking about Odell, Will.